Welcome everyone to the Women's Business Network, the Spotlight Show. I am your host, Marilyn Barker. I am one of the founders and the national director for the Women's Business Network. And this is our Spotlight Show where we shine the light on one of our members. And today I'm so excited because Lisa is with us. Hi, Lisa.
Hey, how's it
I'm
going?
so glad you could join us today. Lisa is with Pampered Chef. And so I'm so excited to talk about your products and learn more about you. So Lisa, tell us, how did you get started with Pampered Chef?
Okay, well, I got started with Pampered Chef doing my business 4 years ago. It's just a little over 4 years ago. However, I've been Pampered Chefing for like 20 plus years, almost maybe 25. I don't even know. But I know it was when my 3 adult daughters were really young, and my youngest, who is now 25, she was like a toddler. I got started because, well, my cousin was selling it, his wife, and we started having parties, and all of us, my aunts, my cousins, my mom, and grandma, we were all having these parties, and we were loving it, and obviously loved the products. We couldn't wait to have another party to get more products, and those products I still have today. Well, except for the food chopper. I don't have my food chopper anymore. I did have to replace it only because my daughters took it out to the driveway and decided to chop rocks with it.
That'll
It held
do it.
up. I know it held up for a long time, but it had to be replaced. I never really. It's interesting, that question. I was asked a couple of years ago. Oh, I was talking to a single mom of 4 kids, and she says, you talk about these recipes that you cooked for your kids all the time. What are they? So I said, oh, let me find my little collection of stuff. And I hadn't really thought about it. I was probably a year into the business. I hadn't really thought about it, but all the recipes I started to pull out, 90% of them were Pampered Chef. The other 10% were from family members. And because of Pampered Chef, it's interesting that because the recipes are easy, minimal ingredients. Usually by the time I'm sitting down, the kitchen is cleaned because I don't use a lot of products. It's a lot easier than these recipes with 25 seasoning ingredients. There's no way I have time for that. Especially I was pretty much a single mom with 3 kids. And so that's when I realized, oh my gosh, I hadn't really realized the impact that Pampered Chef had on my personal life. I hadn't thought about it until she asked me that question. I started digging through my recipes, and I was actually kind of a little teary-eyed about it because Pampered Chef had impacted me and my family and feeding my kids since they were young. And if you ask them, especially my oldest daughter, well, they all say it, but my oldest daughter always professes this to her friends, her husband. My mom cooked every night. Well, yeah, I did, but a lot of it was leftovers. But it wasn't, we didn't do fast food and takeout and stuff like that. And yeah.
After using Pampered Chef for 25 years, it was natural for that to be, the next step was for you to have it as a business.
Yeah.
So that's amazing. So for those that might not, if there are some people out there who might not know what Pampered Chef is, so tell us just a little bit about what Pampered Chef offers.
Okay, well, we have so much, and we have a really great website and a beautiful catalog that displays all these products. We have cookware, bakeware, cutlery, amazing cutlery, your kitchen tools. I have a couple of them right here behind me that you can see. Pantry products galore, seasonings and rubs and oils and breads and baked goods that are packaged. And of course, we have amazing recipes, easy, minimal ingredients, get it on the table quick. Your cleanup will be done before you're sitting down. And and that's what we have. And I can help you with all of those. And
I love Pampered Chef. I love Pampered Chef. I have so many products. I mean, the stoneware. Let's talk just a little bit about the stoneware because those are amazing. And tell us just a little bit. I mean, there's bar pans and pizza pans. Just tell us a little bit about the stoneware.
Yeah, the stoneware, that's kind of what put Pampered Chef on the map. 42 years ago, Doris Christopher, our founder, she went out on a rainy, stormy night to an in-home party, her very first one. She almost canceled, but she didn't. And she went out with her pizza stone. And from that point, and all she did was throw on a frozen pizza. And that pizza stone has become, our stoneware is just phenomenal. We have glazed stoneware. Now, it used to be our original products were very delicate. We've actually revamped them. They're dishwasher safe now. So you can throw them in the dishwasher. You can preheat them now. So that saves a ton of time in the kitchen, for cleanup especially. And we have bar pans, pizza pans, large, small. We have entertainment dishes that are the glazed bowls and platters and chip and dip sets. And those are, especially this time of year, that's my favorite. I love all the entertainment products. So stoneware is a total hit. Anybody that knows about Pampered Chef knows about the stoneware.
Yes. I encourage everyone should own a piece of stoneware from Pampered Chef. Pampered Chef's products are very high quality and they really stand behind their products. So like you said, that chopper lasted so long. And yes, there is a limit to, it can't chop rocks, but it's so good quality like that. That's what I love about Pampered Chef. And my husband loves the stoneware because we can put it in the oven, but he uses it on the barbecue too.
Yeah.
Our pizza stone. It's great. It's so versatile. So it's great that Pampered Chef has such a variety of lines that is really for everyone. And you have a great tagline for yourself. So tell us about that, because that kind of just encompasses all that you do and Pampered Chef.
Well, I'm going to ask you a couple questions here, Marilyn.
Okay.
Do you like to cook? Do you hate to cook? Do you have to cook? Or do you just maybe want to eat once in a while? Well, if you answered yes to any of those, I'm your gal. Give me a call and I can help you out.
That is wonderful. I love that because I love it because that's what Pampered Chef is embodied, is all about cooking, those recipes to the cookware, to the cutlery, to the spices, to all of that. I mean, they have something for everybody in the kitchen. So it doesn't matter what your skill level is. Yeah. Pampered Chef has a product for you.
Definitely.
That's great. I could definitely see, why you love it. And you've been such a fan of Pampered Chef for so long. So tell us, so you're located in Northern California.
Mm-hmm. I'm in Northern California, I'm in the Sierra Nevada foothills, between Sacramento and South Lake Tahoe.
Okay. But because of the world we live in today, everything can be done virtually and they can order straight from your website. And you do in-home parties, but you can do a virtual party too, right?
Absolutely. I do in-home parties. It's funny when I was invited to, like I said, my cousin, she was having these parties for a long time. And then all of a sudden she went away from the family. So we never saw her anymore. And I didn't really see Pampered Chef for a while. And then my friend invited me to a party and I was all excited about it. And and she's in my town. So I said, oh, what can I bring? I'm so excited. What can I bring? You want me to come over early and help you set up? No, Lisa, it's not that kind of a party. It's online. I'm like, okay, well, that's great. But what can I bring? I want to bring something. I'm going to come up. No, Lisa. And it took me a little bit to figure it out. And this was before COVID, the pandemic and Zoom and all that. And finally, I understood it. And I had so much fun in this online party. And that's all I wanted to do. I knew it would fit my lifestyle, where we lived, our weather, just what we were doing. We wanted to travel more. My husband retired and we were traveling and stuff. So it totally fits our lifestyle, my lifestyle. And I do a ton of virtual parties. I love virtual parties. I do like 99% of my business is virtual parties. And and one of the things I just love about it, and you wouldn't think it, I tell my neck's getting red. You wouldn't think it, but I meet a ton of people. It's probably my favorite part of doing the business. I'm able to connect with people all over the country. One of my customers is in New York. Anytime I go to New York, I got a place to stay or at least have someone to have lunch with.
I know. It's really opened up everything for everybody. And virtual parties are so great because you don't have to leave the house. Your friends can come on there online, and it's more than just an hour or two. So virtual parties are the wave of the future. So I, you know me, I'm all about that. So that is such a great way for it to be introduced to more people. So it's fabulous.
And you don't have to clean your house.
Yeah, there you go. That's
you don't have to clean your house, and it's kind of great because you think about it. The cooking channels that we have, you think, oh my gosh, but I want to be in person and see it and touch it. But how many cooking channels do we have and products that are sold online? So it's the same thing. And like you see, like if you're in my personal, my VIP group, Lisa's Kitchen Connections, you would see me in my kitchen right here. This is where I go live. This is my hub. This is where I connect with everybody. Anybody who walks in my house, this is where we connect, as probably you do in your kitchen. Right. So this is definitely the place to connect. It's our hub. And
I love that you say that. I love Lisa's Kitchen Connections. What a great name, because that's it. We all connect. Everybody gathers in the kitchen anytime you have something. So doing it virtually is no different. So I'm glad that you mentioned your VIP group, because we're going to talk about a little bit about how people can get in contact with you. So they can follow you on Facebook. They can join your VIP group. And what is the name of both of those, Lisa?
Well, my business is Lisa Rosted, Pampered Chef, and that's my business name. And my VIP group is Lisa's Kitchen Connections. And I'd love to have you join in. I post specials. I post recipes and tips. I go live. I used to go live all the time. I haven't gone live in a while. I feel bad, but
almost time again after the holidays.
yeah, mostly because most of the time I'm standing around in my nightgown or something.
Yeah. After the holidays, she'll be going live again, everyone. So, okay. And so on the screen, we have your phone number. They can call you. They can text you. They can email you. All your information can be found, of course, on the Women's Business Network. Just go to our member directory. There's a search button at the top. And you can just type in Lisa, Pampered Chef. You can type in any of those things and it'll pull up all her contact information. So I encourage everyone to reach out and, visit her website and see all the amazing things that Pampered Chef offers, but get into her VIP group. It's fun. And like she said, she posts a lot of fun things, information, tips, tricks, recipes. I mean, it's worth it right there just for the recipes. But Pampered Chef has so much to offer. If you haven't checked out Pampered Chef lately, you definitely need to. So Lisa, is there anything else you would like anyone to know about you or Pampered Chef?
Well, pretty much everybody. Well, most people know what Pampered Chef is about. I hear only good things. So, I mean, we've been around for 42 years. We're a Berkshire Hathaway company with Warren Buffett owns that.
Pampered Chef's not going anywhere anytime soon.
Not
going more and more great products.
Yeah, and the warranties are fabulous. And I stand by the warranty. I act as sure, you can go and get knives down at the big box stores, but you're not going to be able to call somebody like me or message or text or whatever our form of communication is. I do it all. And I don't make you call customer service. I call customer service for you because nobody has time for that. And so that's what I offer, is that personal service. And then the other thing I wanted to be sure and mention about is about the Women's Business Network. So I wanted to, I love the Women's Business Network. And just a quick little story, are we up on our time?
Oh, we're good. Go ahead. We like it when you talk about us. So go on.
Okay. Yeah. So my neighbor that I had met, and we both moved here at the same time, and it was maybe about 6 months, probably 6 months or a year after, and we had chatted off and on, and that's fine and all. But then she invited me to be a guest because a chapter was starting in our local area, and I came, and we'd been in the group, and then COVID came, and we had to go to Zoom, but we're still in the group. I love the group. What I love the most is, again, like I like to connect with people and develop friendships. Had I not, oh, my neighbor has become a good friend of mine. That's a bonus for me. That's like the cherry on top for me. I have a new friend. Not only do I have her as a friend, but I have all the other gals in the group as friends. I reach out to all of them across the nation for different things. And I've met so many people through them. I've met them and so many people through them. And I've gotten a ton of referrals. I'm really blessed that I have the Women's Business Network in my life now because and also just a little tidbit is my little tagline. I kind of worked on that. And had I not had the Women's Business Network, I probably wouldn't have done that. I wouldn't have even clued into it. So it's been a real help. It's boosted my confidence, and it's allowed me to branch out just that much more. And so I really appreciate it. Thank you, Marilyn.
Thank you. We appreciate you. We appreciate your membership, and we appreciate you saying that. That is what the Women's Business Network is all about. We're that relationship-based networking group where we want you to build those connections and that education, and we want to help everybody get that boost, that little extra boost that they need in their business. So we appreciate that. So we are out of time, so we're going to close this up. So thank you for that. And thank you again, Lisa, so much for being here today and sharing a little bit about your story and your products and services. And for those of you that are watching this, reach out to Lisa and learn more about her and Pampered Chef. And we really, really appreciate everything that you do.
Thank you very much for having me today.
All right. Thank you, everyone. That we're going to end it for today. And we'll see you next time on the Women's Business Network, The Spotlight Show.
Bye.